Howdy y'all, I'm Staff Sergeant Nez91. I am TFA's lead trainer. I'm here at the EOD range. EOD is part of our crucial combat engineer role. EOD is also one of the slot positions you can get qualified on and get a nice badge in Discord. You're vital to your squad, and you're also vital to your platoon and your company. I'll go over some of the stuff we use, the equipment needed, how to use the equipment, and our minefield that's ahead of me. Also part of the feature of other blowing up enemy equipment as those two armored vehicles. It's also repairing that vehicle, using that vehicle to tow the damaged vehicle out of the way, and also building a fortification. Let's go to the arsenal and get the tools. In the arsenal, if you're familiar how this stuff works, that's good. It makes it so much easier. But if you're not, you have your loadout, get your weapons, your stuff. Uniform, you can place some of your items here if you need to. But for now, we're focusing on our backpack where we're going to put all of our stuff we're going to be using today in our video. So let's get started. First thing you'll need is a diffusal kit here. A fortifying tool for the combat engineer role. Preferred M152 firing device has a 5,000 meter range, which is awesome compared to the common known M57, which only has 250 meters. You don't want to use that if you're trying to be stealthy or trying to get out of the area before the enemy knows you're there. The M152 is the preferred device. Mine detector will show you how to use this. It's a standard basic mine detectors, nothing you had to attach. You don't see the long pole and the ACE version, which is in the handgun section. We don't utilize that. It takes too much time, and this is much easier and quicker, less to train on that you need to worry about. We'll go over that. 6.2 meter rope. You don't need anything bigger. You don't need the shorter one. 6.2 is the preferred, the sweet spot. You need 1 can of red spray paint, 1 can of green spray paint, or if you prefer blue, you can have one of each if you want one, or just one. You need a toolkit. And that's it. Everything else you don't need unless you need to for a certain reason, but the toolkit is the last thing you need. Go into the explosive. We'll take an M112 explosive, an M112 by times 4. M112 demolition block. It will take one of my favorite, the M183 demolition charge or satchel. There we go. We're back out. Let's activate the mines here. Go over how to defuse, how to identify some of the common mines, and spawn them. Alright, now you're entering. As you see straight ahead of me, I'm going to do this. Right here. That is an indicator for everyone around you, your friendlies and stuff, to know there's a mine present at that location. It's been detected. It won't beep on your radar, but it will still show up on your mine detector, I should say. Also, if you hit your map, scroll in. Oh my gosh, there's a mine on the other side of that wall. Oh, it's there. Right there. Oh no. Nothing to be worried about. You know it's there. It's safe. Alright, we'll start walking. Let's activate your mine detector. Use your brackets on your keyboard. You have a left and right bracket. You can either put it on your left side of your screen for the left bracket, right side of the screen with your right bracket. I'm going to put it on the right. It's right there. That is the mine detector. It's a 15 meter detection range. So here we go. Let me show you how it works. Well, approach the back of this building. Oh, there's one right there. Oh, we got two. As you can see, I got one to my left and I got one to my right. You are center always on the mine detector. That is 15 meters there. You don't, if you get in within the circle in the center, you're getting too close. If you get to the very center circle, hope your medics are good at their job. Unless it's a, this is a tripwire. Unless it's some anti-tank mine, then you're clear to, then you're to some degree okay. All right. You can approach this from the sides, the front, to the sides here, to the back. Never approach it where the wire is. You'll notice where the wire is when you look for the marker, and you can see what the explosive device is. Approach it with the Windows key pressed down. That's your ace interaction. And then defuse it. This is where your defusal kit comes in handy. Your guy cuts the wires. Oh, boom. We're safe. Now it drops it on the ground. You can pick it up if you need to. As you can see, you've already done some here earlier. Now, your mine detector will pick it up if it's just on the edge of the 15 meters, but it won't show on the screen until you get into the 15-meter range. And of course, it's a tripwire. So if you approach it from here, oh no, you can't defuse it from that chart. You set it off. Carefully approach it. Alright. Carefully. Look down. Carefully. Boom. You want to make small, fine adjustments when you get any closer. When you get that mine on your device, we'll get one up close. I'll point it out. You get it within a certain range on your mine detector. You just don't want... Okay, we're picking up something. Is it here? There it is. Where is it? There it is, a tank mine. Alright, perfect choice. Alright. As you see on my mine, on my screen, I'm on the outer edge. You gotta be very careful when you get there. And when you start getting inside of that, you're getting really close to danger zone. When you get it right about here, with a lot of them on your mines, that last circle's is basically life and death choice. You get that close, one false move, you're pretty much gone. Unless you're working with this mine. This you can stand right on top of it. As you see, I'm center. Now you just center it and hit defusal. My ace interaction and my self interaction icons are easier to work with. I have the cursor to be able to move around, not center on the screen. Some people do. Sorry about that. I thought I was hearing some weird noises, but just my headset probably. Let's continue on. And don't worry. Wildlife animals like rabbits and snakes and stuff that you might come across on your missions, do not set off explosives. Alright, we got an M4 slammer mine. This is safe to approach unless you planted it yourself, because these have 4 options to plant. But if they're dropped down during mission builds, they're common like this. You can walk on top of it. Don't drive at it. You drive any light vehicle, light armored vehicle, it will do damage. Even some of the medium armored vehicles will lose wheels and will be disabled or damaged. Then you will have to repair it, and that's what the combat engineer is. To repair it. But once you come across a mine like this, your self-interaction menu. Your self-interaction, if you're not familiar, if you are familiar, is this. Gives you all the options. We look at the ground. I got the tag mark. Get your red X, green X, and blue X. Because it only gives you an X. So put a red X. Red X, as you can see already placed down here, next to that beautiful M26 bounding mine, indicates it's not safe. If I saw this and I had mine detector going off constantly, I wouldn't keep approaching. But since this one here is safe, I'm just going to do this. We'll show you. We'll put a blue X. Oh, back up. Put a blue X. No, too close. Sometimes it's a gimmick. There we go. Blue X. Blue or green X indicates it's safe. And you can mark on the side of walls. I'll show you here in a second. We'll put a green X. You can mark on the side of buildings. On walls. Uh-oh. Get a mine detector. Where is it? Where is it? It's over here on the other side of these mines. What is it? What is it? Now, you gotta be careful. Just gotta carefully scan. Look for an object. Ah, there it is. Even with this type of terrain, even with my mods and having my terrain low, These tank mines and other stuff do blend in. And it's safe, so I walk up, defuse it. As you see how it sits, it's sort of just around flat. Now you see the bigger portion of it. You just saw the top part. Just the thin part was covered by showing. And that's how big those mines are. You see these mines like this on the missions, they've been cleared. A lot of times you don't have room to pick them up, so just leave them. And you can put a green or blue X and just indicate they're safe. Uh-oh. Got a marker. I'm walking on top of the wall. Bounty mine. Alright, let's clear this one. Alright, you gotta approach it. Stay out this range. Go prone. Make sure if you have a rifle, you shoulder that rifle. Do not have it pointed out. Shoulder your weapons. No weapon pointed out. Possible chances it might activate the explosive. Odds are slim, but don't take that risk. So approach it cautiously. Once you get about to that outer center ring, press your Windows key. It's fine movements. I show you how to find movements look. I just barely slide across the ground. Just barely. Careful. Careful taps. Careful taps. I'll show you. Once you get close to that center circle, the icon will pop up for defusal. If I do it correctly. Here we go. Getting close. Getting into the danger zone. There it is. I go any closer, this M26 will blow up in my face. That is the safe zone. You're right on the edge of that outer circle, the inner ring. Do not go any further, but you can defuse it. It's a heart stopper, especially when you got these bugs and everything flying around. It makes you wonder if they're going to land on it, and then you're going boom. So let's finish checking around this terrain. Our minded spot, you don't go any further. You see the wolf fence. This area is pretty much not mined. It's only a small amount of mines. Probably about 8 or 10. It's a small amount. They're scattered. They're common areas. Once you figure out the pattern, you know where they're at. You don't know usually what they're going to have. Via anti-personnel mine. Bounty mines do serious damage. This is annoying explosive, but you can get a lot closer. These are easy to defuse. Same principle. Keep it. Don't get anywhere inside that inner circle, or else you're going to be calling medic. Once you got them all done. Oh, we're about to run into one. Where is it? Where is it? Watching your where it is. You see it on your map. The other detector is to my left. Oh, tank mine. There we go. See, this is what I'm talking about, them tank mine. Let's go prone real quick. Oh, you're fine. Tank mine. As you see the top part right here. What is that? There's that bottom part of the mine. Defuse it, and you'll see it when it pops up. Boom. See, you're seeing this part right here. This whole part was the only thing you see above ground. This is the explosive part. That's the pressure plate right here. That's the army hand. This takes out a good armored vehicle. Not cool if you're driving around in a light vehicle, technical, and that thing goes off on you. Another one. We don't need to worry about. We're not defusing it. We'll just keep moving. Every time you defuse a bomb, an explosive here, it pretty much. There's another M20, another M4. That's slammer mine. It clutters, as you can see, at least back. It's fine. It's good practice to defuse the certain ones you're not familiar with, or you just want to practice. Defuse it. Oh, with the M4 slammer mines, you can plant an explosive next to them. Let's go over to this one. If I had to blow this one in place, you put the red X down, plant your explosive device you have that you're available for you in mission, put it next to it, set it to an explosive device, and then get clear. If ordered to destroy it. A lot of times they'll say just void it, mark it, and let's get moving. Time of the essence of the mission. You only have 2 hours in our group's mission server. Alrighty now. Let's go clear them. That's what I should do. Over on the training server, a lot of our stuff's to the computer. Scroll wheel, remove mines, and you don't see no more red triangles. They're clear. Alrighty. Now let's get to blowing up a vehicle, which is more common role of the EODs. We got this armored truck. Let's place this explosive. I already know that single brick would do it. Let's just do this. Let's place. We'll attach. Gotta be careful when you interact with it here. You get that interaction. People assume that's it, but you don't. That's the vehicle interaction. Your explosive's right on it. So you find it. Go for your firing device. Put it on that. And this one automatically tagged it. It's all good. Let's do this. We'll do this. Let's get the other explosive, the other demolition block, the other version, my favorite version. As you see with this one, it has a backplate that's electrical tape. Is not marked on any type of device. Once you select a device, even a timer or your firing device, it puts a device to it to indicate it's active. Now it's on the firing device. Let's get clear. In this process, we'll show you the fortification tool, what the combat engineer is responsible for. In this case, we're going to put a fortification. We're going to put down a sandbag. We'll build it. I'll put it right there. It takes a few seconds to build. Non-combat, advanced engineer perms will takes twice as long. Those with none won't even have the ability to place it. So let's go prone. I'll go third person view so you have a view of the explosion. Once you're getting ready to blow the vehicle, you call up to your squad leader. Squad lead, call what it is. This is the OD. Explosive planted on enemy vehicles, waiting for their instructions. Squad lead will acknowledge, calling up the platoon lead. They'll call up to the platoon level. Platoon, squad, our explosives are set, ready to blow.
User left your channel.
Squad leader, the platoon lead will either acknowledge, go ahead,
User joined your channel.
Explode, demo it, because they will look at the map. They'll see you're the only one in the area. They call down. Squad will call up. Go EOD squad lead. Clear the blow. Acknowledge. Fire in the hole. Fire in the hole. Fire in the hole. Then you can blow one in place. And blow the second one in place. You could have blown them both at the same time, or you could blow one individually, like I just did. If you do detonate them all on that have been connected to the firing device in your recent session, which is right that I just did, will blow up at the same time. Now, we're going to destroy this building over here with the M183, or at least do some serious damage with it. The M183 demolition charge assembly is also a satchel charge. It's good for big weapons cache and stuff. So let's just do this. We'll go over here. We'll take the explosive. We'll go place it. It's the only one. It's the other one we have left. We'll place it on the top. Just comical relief. Set it to the charger. As you see, it says explosive code 13. I've already done it. Set this stuff to 13 times. We'll put that there. Oh, just for giggles. Let's place a single block. This isn't going to do much anyways, but it's just funny. Let's get clear. Same procedure as this. Call up to your squad leader, EOD. Explosives have been planted, waiting for further instructions. They'll pass it up as usual. Give you the go ahead. Copy that. Fire in the hole, fire in the hole, fire in the hole. Detonate all at one time. And my favorite words is, oops, that did not look pretty. And the big tall building is gone. That is the EOD aspects of the combat engineer's role. Now let's try to repair this Humvee that's been damaged by, well, unknown forces. Now, when you interact with it, you put your ACE interaction, you look at the vehicle, you'll get indicators for they need to be repaired. Engine, windshield, fuel tank, tires. Let's repair the engine. Won't fully repair it, but it'll give it enough. Takes some time. It always does. Luckily, the bar tells you how long it's going to take, instead of just sitting here trying to guesstimate. It's like, fuel tank. We'll stop the fuel from leaking.
Left your channel.
And that extra audio
User joined your
is
channel.
because I'm also attached to this chat room's TeamSpeak. That is just the background noise. It's fine. That is fixed. Fuel tank's partially repaired, so it'll stop any leaks if there was a leak. If you had a chance to take tires off, as you get close, you see it says repair, remove wheel. It gets color. White's good, yellow's slightly damaged, orange, and then this needs repaired. And if it's red and beyond, you pretty much lost the wheel. We'll remove wheel. Oh, let's just do this. Let's cancel it. Hit the escape button. Let's cancel out. Let's not remove the wheel. We're just going to leave the wheel. We'll just say we got to this point. The vehicle needs further repairs. We don't have the capability in repairs because it's lost a lot of fuel. It's out of fuel. Get inside like, oh, can we drive? Can we do anything? Oh, no, we can't. We lost fuel. We lost the engine. Everything's disabled. Vehicle needs a further review. I didn't reload my weapon from earlier. Oh well. So what you do, you get into the other Humvee. Let's put my here and plugs in. Let's get the other Humvee. Alright, pull up in front of them. I use third person view always when I'm driving or flying. I just cannot do first person. It's just not me. But it's anyone's preference. Here we go. We use the toolkit on that. That's what the toolkit is for, so we can repair the process. But nah, we can't get it further. Now here's the fun part. Towing. Attach the 6.2 meter. Attach rope to the back of the Humvee. Attach rope to the front of the other Humvee. Now you gotta attach. You see the orange ball. It's attached. Rope's attached. Ah, hit the wrong. There we go. Didn't wait for the right icon. Now, it's freezing. Now you're attached. Now you can start pulling the vehicle. Due to the fact that the vehicle is slightly damaged, your vehicle is not going to pull it tightly. But the principle behind this demonstration is how to use it. Preferably, you have a bigger truck that can haul. It'll end up being the recovery truck, usually like a repair vehicle or just a troop transport. A little bit bigger class, which has got the power, and it will pull it. But you'll be pulling it out. Oh, we get it to the road. Let's get it to next to a repair vehicle if we had one, and then once you get it to the spot to get it repaired, to a repair vehicle, get out. Ace interact with it. It's going to be that way sometimes. There we go. Detach rope. And it put it back in your bag. Then you go. You leave, or you just use a repair vehicle and get it repaired. And you'll be all set back into combat. Rearm it, refuel it. It'll be good as new. They can tow it. But preferably we want something a little bit bigger to tow the other vehicle. Because, like you saw, it pulls on it. It struggles, but that's just Arma to begin with. But it's a nice new feature we love from Ace. The tow feature. We love it. Makes more immersive for combat engineers. As you saw, how to repair vehicles, tow vehicles. utilize a fortification tool, which you will be responsible to not overdo it, and being an EOD, to blow up and to defuse and mark mines. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any further questions, feel free to comment on my video or find me in Discord on TF and TFA and send me a message. Thank you and enjoy.